This is video 4 in a 4-part series that explains farm debt mediation in New South Wales. Hello, I'm a farm debt mediator. In this video, we'll discuss the outcomes from mediation under the New South Wales Farm Debt Mediation Act. Mediations work best when the participants prepare well for the process, bring all relevant documents and information to the mediation, and come with a willingness to listen, understand and negotiate. It's important to focus on realistic and achievable outcomes. Mediation also works best when everyone comes with the right attitude and behaviour. The legislation talks about mediating in good faith.
I guess the channels of communication have just broken down over the past 18 months or so. We just felt like we were on our own. It's been a really tough time. But today we're going to try and put all that behind us. We're going to try and work something out with the bank so we can stay on the farm and grow the business.
Mediators ensure that everyone gets a chance to speak, be heard and be treated with respect. Everyone needs to be prepared to listen to the other side, make offers, consider offers and negotiate. But you are not required to accept an offer or make an agreement.
The mediator will encourage everyone to be polite and respectful during the mediation, as this often helps the negotiation progress. It is, however, important to be open and honest to ensure that the real issues are discussed.
I see everyone feels very strongly about this. Shall we take a short break, or do you want to continue to discuss this more?
If at any time during the mediation you have concerns or questions, please raise them with the mediator, your rural financial counsellor or your advisor, or you can contact the Rural Assistance Authority. Sometimes participants in mediations are disappointed, angry, or feel like the situation is hopeless. Let the mediator know how you are feeling and please speak to your medical practitioner if your health is being affected before or after the mediation. If you reach an agreement at mediation, it's a good idea to include as much detail as possible, so there won't be any confusion or misunderstandings later.
So when will you know about the adjustment?
Well, my neighbour wants to do this, but we haven't agreed on any rates. I should know more next week.
Did the bank ask for the adjustment contract within the 2 weeks? Will that allow enough time?
Yeah, I guess so.
The agreement should include who does what, when and how, and it will include a cooling off period. In the future, parties might choose to amend their agreement if necessary, or even return to mediation.
Some of the possible outcomes from farm debt mediations include an agreement about debt repayment, refinancing, adjustment, the sale of part or all of a property or other assets, a release, compensation.
Or in some cases, an agreement from a creditor to take possession of a property.
Try to think about the pros and cons of various realistic options before the mediation. If there is an agreement, the farmer and lender will keep a copy of the agreement, which is legally binding on them, and a copy of the agreement will be sent to the Rural Assistance Authority. You will also be asked to complete an optional exit questionnaire after the mediation. The mediator will report back to the Rural Assistance Authority about whether the mediation was satisfactory. The Rural Assistance Authority will take the mediator's report into account before issuing a certificate under the Act. The certificate authorises enforcement action within 3 years if the agreement falls over, or if there was a mediation and no agreement was reached. The authority will also contact the farmer before issuing any certificate and invite their comments on the certificate application. The lender also has to confirm that default continues before the certificate can be issued. There is a right of appeal to the authority about a certificate being issued, and a court appeal may be an option too, but you should seek legal advice before making this decision and weigh the risk of incurring significant legal costs. For more information, see the New South Wales Rural Assistance Authority website or speak to your rural financial counsellor.